My name is Khalif Khalifa. I'm the chair of the board, Muhuri. Let's summarize account of judge's recusal from the BBI case. Okiya Omtatah filed the petition on January 13th to quash BBI and all its activities. Muhuri and Katiba Institute joined the case as interested parties. Judge John Motivo certified the case urgent and set its mention before Walden Korir. On January 27th, Korir recused after declining to our request on impanelment of uneven number of judges to hear the case. Korir said he had declined to a similar request in a separate suit and was unlikely to change his mind. Korir referred the case to Judge John Motivo for mentioning. On March 11th, Motivo recused because he had, in a separate suit 7 days earlier, issued judgment that allowed BBI activities to proceed. Motivo sent the file to Judge Pauline Nyamoya. On April 29th, Judge Nyamoya, like the rest, disqualified herself from the case. She placed the file before James Makau for mentioning. On July 13th, Makau recused and returned the file to Judge Korir and again disqualified himself. At this time, there was no judge at the Judicial Review and Constitutional and Human Rights Division of the High Court who could hear the case. All had avoided the matter. Yesterday, Principal Judge Lydia Chode sent the file to Chief Justice David Maraga for mention on the notice. Now, with all these things which is happening, it is quite evident that these judges are intimidated and they're afraid to handle the case of the BBI. The Constitution does not give the president unfettered powers to do what he likes. Rules and procedures are important and must be followed to the tilt. Now, taking you back, in December 2019, Muhuri wrote to Joseph Kinyua, Head of Public Service, using Access to Information Act. We asked simple questions. Who is funding the BBI? Who mandated to select the task force? The process to select the task force. Our letter has not been answered to date. We're heading to the second year. And according to the Constitution, when you use an act, Access to Information Act, Section 33, they have got 3 weeks to reply, but they haven't. Now, it worries us very, very much, because if the judges cannot stand on the rule of law, and if a judge is before any suit, he must be fully in control. These intimidations from the executive, it is eroding people have on judiciary. Now, all the 4 judges who are presiding this case in Nairobi, they have recused themselves. Now, Justice Maraga has to find, probably in Machakos or another place, for this to be had, which is wrong. So this is our concern, na kwa hakika tunaona haya mambo yanapokwenda kidogo yanatutia wasiwasi, na kidogo nizungumzie kwa Kiswahili kwamba hii kesi ilipelekwa na Okiya Omtatah tarehe 13 Machi, na baadaye Katiba Institute na Muhuri tukaingia ndani kama interested party, na hii kesi ikawa iko mbele ya John Mativo. John Mativo akaitazama ile kesi na akasema kuna muhimu isikilizwe kwa haraka. Ikapelekwa kwa Judge Korir tarehe 27. Judge Korir naye akajitoa kusema kwamba ashasikiliza kesi na ashaipa nguvu BBI iendelee, kwa hivyo pengine hataweza kubadilisha msimamo wake. Judge Korir akairudisha kwa John Mativo for mentioning, na tarehe 11 wa Mativo akajitoa katika hii kesi mara nyingine. Ikapelekwa kwa Pauline Nyamweya, na Nyamweya pia akajitoa katika hii kesi. Ikatolewa tena ikapelekwa kwa Makau tarehe 13 Julai. Makau nayo akairudisha kwa Judge Korir. Sasa tunaona kwamba majaji wote ambao wanasema Judicial Review and Constitution and Human Rights Division wote wamekataa. Kwa hivyo kesi hakuna jaji yote mwingine Nairobi inaweza kutazama. Kesi jana file imepelekwa kwa Chief Justice na atizame jaji mwingine, lakini Nairobi pale hawezi tena kutazama, lazima ipelekwe Machakos au Kisumu au Mombasa, I don't know where. Na hili jambo litutia wasiwasi kabisa, kwa sababu ikiwa majaji wapelekiwa kesi ambao kwa sheria wao watizame kwa mujibu wa sheria inasema nini, sasa wao wanajitoa katika hizi kesi kwa sababu wanaogopa mambo ya BBI, kwa sababu ni msimamo wa rais pamoja na Raila Odinga. Na sisi pia kwa sababu hii BBI, kwanza kuna mambo ya fedha ambayo yatoka katika hazina. Hatujui nani amewasilisha hii na hizi pesa zatoka wapi, lakini tusikia ni 10 billion ambazo zatoka kwa hii BBI, na hili jambo ambalo kidogo linatutia wasiwasi. Rahma.
Okay. My name is Rahma Gulam Abbas. I'm the Acting Executive Director for Muslims for Human Rights. For me, the delay in hearing the case is actually causing some of the conservatory orders that we had sought to be overtaken by events. For example, in the case, we had requested that we had prayed that the extension of the mandate and tenure of the BBI task force. But we can see that in June 2020, the term for the task force has expired, and for us, we are really worried about this, because if a case can be certified urgent on 27th January, and 7 months down the line, the case has not been able to be heard, this is a worrying trend. Secondly, we are seeing that the independence in judiciary, it's actually being eroded. We have seen that the executive has cut the budgets in judiciary, which has made them to be coward and to get intimidated. And for us, this is eroding the confidence people have on the judiciary. And we are almost going to election in 2022. And if people don't have confidence in judiciary, where are we going as a country? Secondly, in the case that we had, in the prayers that we had sought, we were also stating that where the finances for the funding of BBI activity, but also the expenditure. We wanted, since the money spent on BBI is from taxpayers, we want to know how the money is spent, but also we are asking them that some of the functions that the BBI task force is doing are already assigned to other bodies such as EACC, the PSC, Kenya Law Reform Commission, Kenya National Commission, NCIC, Administrative of Justice, and the National Council for Administration of Justice.
The church, they want to force this BBI by any means. whether legally or illegal. Okay, the whole game is not about changing the constitution. It's about position for certain people. And this thing worries us very much. If the law was followed to the tilt, okay, and procedures were followed, sisi hatuna shida. Lakini sasa kama unavyoninio, pesa zatoka katika hazina na haijulikani zatoka kwa njia gani, na mpaka leo bado hawajatuambia pesa ngapi ambazo zitoka katika hazina kufanya hii kazi ya BBI. Mara tusikia itakwenda parliament, bunge pengine litajadili, au itakwenda referendum, na tusikia hapa pesa zitatumiwa kiasi ya bilioni 10. Sasa kwa hivyo hatufahamu kitu gani kinaendelea. There is a catch somewhere. They are throwing this to the throat by any means. This is the way how they want. It has got nothing to do with the change of the constitution, or they are talking about there will be no tribalism, there will be no favoritism, elections will be free and fair. This is just hullabaloo. It's just a lie. Na ikiwa wao wanataka, let them follow the constitution, the one that we have.